Hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Asakaa Group of Companies and Sammy Flex TV presents September to Remember. And in September to Remember, Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. ATM wakwenya na oni yako Dubai. Na wako shewani su adie. Na fe ya sansu adie ni abo. Na yebeko tour places biti se Desert Safari, Dubai Frame, Atlantics Water Park, Dubai City Tour. Na fe yacht party nsu tietia. Na ya sansu party in the cloud. ATM ayen komani ye mekanchiro. Da be ya September to Remember. Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Na yebasu 24th September. Dikosi 29th September. Annie. Enti for any reservation. Anasen chirichirimu bia. Any fresa huma true 0243 514732. Ana plus 971 559 494061. Proudly sponsored by Sankofa Restaurant, Taste Africa, Ohineba Jimai TV, NFA, Edike Media. September to Remember Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Ebeye kikim.
There are sometimes I come across some one or two write-ups, then I become so happy. I become so happy because when I see them, something tells me that people are now getting to understand the code. People are now getting to understand the agenda. People are now getting to know that this is the way to go. And one of such articles I came across not long ago, and upon seeing it, I want to be sharing that with you here on the show. So if you are here, remember that someone is talking about three of our top stars. I'm talking about Stonebwoy, Shatta, Wale, Sarkodie, and everything the person said in this particular piece, I agree 100% with him. Meanwhile, are you also aware that this Saturday, that is tomorrow, Saturday, we are having Ghana Party in the Park? That is the new date that has been booked for the show to happen after all the weather mess. We are coming back to it. So to my people in UK, this is just to share a reminder with you that whether you bought ticket in advance or you did not buy a ticket at all, the last time I checked, the organizers from their CEO, Dennis of Akwaba UK, had said on radio that they returned about 3,000 tickets from people who bought the earlier tickets that the show could not happen. They've returned about 3,000 of them already. So what it means is that now that the event is coming back, can we get 3,000 people coming back so we can go ahead and do a wonderful show that will be kept in history as one of the best Ghana Party in the Park events. And again, our people are still out there touring, moving in and out. Latest to have added to artists who are out there on a tour are the Asakaa boys. I have a video, they just landed in UK Heathrow Airport, and obviously they are also about to start their thing. I was even expecting that they are going to be on the Ghana Party the Park platform, but as it is, I'm not too sure whether they are going to be there or not. But we observe, because they are in the UK, who knows? There could be negotiations here and there, and they might play one way or the other. So let's see how that one goes. And after that, we will all be celebrating our music industry, our wins, and more. This is the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Sammy Flex. I'm going to give you my perspective on these issues on board. We discuss them, we talk about them. You also feel free to add your opinion to it, because that is what I believe in. You say, I say, that is the way to go. But first, let me say thanks to my production team. Special thanks to Digital Rasta. You can also call him Currency. He is controlling our camera for us here on the show. Meanwhile, Richie Flex is also the editor and director of this content. And like we do it with you. So put down your comments, share, subscribe to us. Let's do more. Tap Send is an app that you don't need to ignore if you have to be sending money from Ghana, from abroad to Ghana. And now the good thing is that those who are in Netherlands, you can also send money from Tap Send using Ideal. And to my people in Dubai, you can also now use Tap Send. So no need to worry. Whilst you are thinking about sending money, maybe the Momo way can now be solved with Tap Send. Get it up today and start sending money. It is easy, it is quick, reliable, very safe, as I have been telling you every day. Are you thinking about going to enjoy some 1 week stay in Dubai for holidays? Sammy Flex and my partners in Dubai, Asakaa Solutions, we are doing this from 24th September through to 29th September. We are doing this with you. So why don't you join us so we all go there together? 1 week stay, party, we'll be doing the yacht party, we'll be doing this and that. I want to be a part of it. Just call us and let's have a discussion. Everything you are going to do there will be taken care of by us. Your flight, your hotel, and everywhere you want to go, we have taken care of it for you. Just call me and let me tell you what is in it so we can get it running. Now, let's move on. Crazy, put on this one so we can start running. Now, I told you a gentleman wrote a piece that I want to talk about. Let me just go straight to it. Let me read exactly what he said, and I'll be telling you why I'm so happy to have seen this coming from such a person. He is someone I don't know, so I cannot say much about him. But it is a piece someone mentioned me online. I said, well, this is the time we all come to the understanding that our talents we have here in Ghana, we need to protect them. This is the time that we all have to come to the realization that the people who are the guys that are leading the agenda of our music industry, we need to protect them. And seeing this gives me some hope. Seeing this gives me some assurance that though it might take a longer time, but one day, everybody will get to know what we have been preaching. Especially Sammy Flex, I've been preaching for respect for these top ones. When they do it wrong, they are not people who can't be wrong. They can get it wrong, but how we say it, how we correct them, what we say to them, whether in their absence or in their presence, goes a long way for us to protect these guys. Now, let me read this. The guy actually captioned or headlined this, media missed call. That's how he called it. Media missed call. And it says, most times, when it comes to achieving success in one's career, the concept of sacrifice can feel fearsome and very daunting. The concept of sacrifice can feel fearsome and very daunting. Personally, I have come to believe that success is not achieved simply by having natural talent or being lucky. Success is not achieved simply by having natural talent or being lucky. It requires hard work, dedication, and a clear purpose at a goal, especially when it comes to the era and times we find ourselves in. For a decade and more, Shatta, Wale, Sarkodie, Stonebwoy have all sacrificed so much to put Ghana and our music on the global map. Again, in this period, they have been our biggest music and cultural lifestyle exports in these periods. They did this on their own without big record labels, I mean. What have these heroes gotten back from some of us? That jam to their works and creativity is disrespect. Or what these heroes have gotten from some of us that jam to their works and creativity is disrespect, unproductive comparisons, disregard for their struggles, bad press, etc. Today, the media space and channels that are supposed to cushion these talents to cover more territories are the sort that kills them each day. The least said about most new media, no conscience bloggers, the better. And pay attention to this. He said the least said about most new media, no conscience bloggers, the better. When these issues escalate, we then turn to our neighbors and begin to do the witchcraft comparison thing, which has always been to discredit our talents or their creative works. After this witchcraft is exercised and our neighbors are doing well, the same peeps return to the same spot to shout that they are taking the whole space. Genuine support for our own should be looked at again so we can continue to create a much more enabling ecosystem for upcoming talents to leverage on. God bless our music industry and make it attractive for investors to flood in. And he added Kosomia or Kosomia as to what that means. The gentleman who wrote this piece understands it better. Now, I thought that after reading this, you were going to clap for him. At least do. Because this has been one of the messages that I've been preaching in this space for a very long time. That no matter what we do, these guys are our experts. No matter what we do, these guys, when it comes to music, they have been flying high the flag of Ghana at places that you and I are not even there. At places that you and I, we've not even been to. Sometimes you go to places and they are talking about Ghana music. It will shock you that they will mention Shatta, Wale, they will mention Stonebwoy, they will mention Sarkodie, and all these guys. Why the conversation might not even include Ghana, because we also have some guys who are representing us. In this case, some of these top guys and some new guys coming up. We are there. But just as the writer said, in all these things that they have done, what have you returned to them? Disrespect, insult, unnecessary comparison that will just kill their ego. These are the things that we've been doing to them. So the guy was just spot on. In fact, when I read the piece, I was so satisfied. I felt like, this is Sammy Flex speaking in another man's heart. Because this is what I've been saying. The kind of effort they put in. And the guy also captured that. These guys have been able to achieve all that they have been able to achieve from no support from anywhere. No record labels, no governmental support, nothing. The only thing they have are their fans. Or better still, their music consumers. Both locally and internationally. These are the people these guys can boast of. They don't have anything, they don't have anybody. So if they turn and these guys are not there, then it means they have nobody. The other day, Shatta Wale was telling me that, Charlie, in this space, I have been there by the support of my fans. No family, no whatever, no tribe or whatever. So sometimes when he looks back, the only people he sees are the fans. Unfortunately, some people who come in the name of being fanatics, rather, also attack them, kill them, try to disrespect them, disregard all their efforts that they've put in over the years, just to feel good. So that they would also feed their ego and feel, yeah, I said it. I mentioned this to him. I mentioned that to him. You are not going anywhere with this. You are not going anywhere with this. It won't augur well with you in no way. But the gentleman, I never knew that there were so many people who also have this mindset that it is time for us to respect these guys. They've done so well. They've put in the works. If we cannot support them, at least we can cut disrespect from their brands. If we cannot support them, if we cannot help them, if we cannot do anything to make them feel accepted, what we have to do is to cut away disrespect from them. Because when I see them, when I see these guys being disrespected by people who don't matter, people who don't really have what it takes to stand before them, I become so sad. But that is what we see. Unfortunately, that is what we see. I pray that such pieces, just as we have been able to spread negative stories about them, I pray that such pieces would also go a longer way to reach many people. Not long ago, we saw on TV how Michael and his people were just degrading some of them, speaking anyhow about them. Of course, we have seen the feedback. We've said enough about that, so we will let it slide. But if that is how we are going to continue dealing with our people, then are we making a headway? I don't say that we are 100% other people, or some people are 100%. They would also have their interest, they would also have their downfalls and all that. But at this stage, what we have to do, like he said, we have to support them so they can also compete globally. Because when we kill them locally, they cannot even make a step to compete. There is something called confidence. If your confidence is killed, you can't even make any headway. If your confidence is thwarted, you can't even face the struggles ahead of you. And it is my prayer that this kind of message goes a longer way to reach everybody who matters. That we have some people to protect. That we have some people who are our ambassadors. We have some people who are our greater experts. If you don't protect them, we are killing the future of our music industry. Well, let me leave it there. I know, like I keep saying, a word to the wise is always short. So I don't need to say much for you to get it. Maybe the little I've said will be enough for you to get this. So I've also seen, let me just brush this up and we run away from here. I've also seen a video of one of the vibrant music groups you have here in Ghana, Asakaa, based in Kumasi, doing their thing there. I've seen that they've arrived at Heathrow Airport, and Empress Nita, who shared this video, captioned it, Asakaa boys arrive in UK for tour. And I'm so happy to hear this. I'm so happy to see this. Most of our people are out at this stage. If you have the right connect, if you have the right plugs, and if you are ready, if you have all these things and you are ready, at this stage, at least it will be good for you to go out there and whatever you have been able to produce over the years, you go and perform to some new audience. After all, in Ghana, you've been satisfying these people. So within some 3 months, 2 months, if you go out there to also perform for them, that will be great. So seeing them, I'm so happy. I know some of them, this is their first time going out there. Some of them have also been there, but it is also an exposure. At every point in time, what I tell people is that in this world, sometimes when you travel, you also learn. When you travel, you become enlightened. When you travel, your perspective about some things changes. And seeing them together like a Asakaa boys group all there, it is something that I would consider glorious. It is a glorious moment for them. And I pray that every other thing that they can do there to make it work, let them pay attention and do it. They have been doing the drill kind of thing, and when it comes to London, London is also the home of drill. So this is the time for them to also take advantage of the people who love their vibe there, do some collaborations and features with them so they can still extend their fan base. And I was also talking about Ghana Music, sorry, not Ghana Music Awards, Ghana Party in the Park UK. So whilst they are there, I also pray that they can take advantage of that particular place to play something. At least it will help them. It will help them for them to get some 1 or 2 back home, and it will be good. Let me also give you the lineup for Ghana Party in the Park. I know they have gone through a lot as an organization. They have really gone through a lot. After their first concert, when issues of weather threats and warnings came that they couldn't do the show, they promised us that they are going to do a rebook and give us a new date for us to do this. And thanks to God, they have been able to get this new date for the show to happen. So once again, we are now going to see all these guys who will be coming there. And the information I've gotten is that those who were booked for the first show, they are sure going to be on the same show again for 12 August. So Medical Samini, Mr. Drew, R2Bs, Last Mate, Sinaso, LaRusso, Kwamina, MP, Kofi Mole, Article 1, and all these guys, they are still going to be there to exhibit what they have been doing. Now, I'm seeing growth of our event outside of Ghana, from America to UK, from Europe to the rest of the continent. Looks like this year has seen an improvement over the event put together by Ghanaians. The more energy we put in, the more effort we put in, trust me, we will all get somewhere with it. So I urge them to also go and exploit the UK environment. Make sure they tap into the music market, register at some places that will be good. And again, if they can also appear on some important media platforms like the BBCs, like all the platforms, it will be good. they need to register their brand for global recognition. That is the way to go. A word to the wise is enough. Like we say in the editorial, those who have ears, let them listen. But if you don't want to listen, over to you. When the trumpet blows, you will surely know what to do to you. My name is Sammy Flex. This is the editorial. Special thanks to Digital Rasta Currency, who is on camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. Until then, stay tuned, subscribe to us, and let's do more. Be out of here.